Question probably try to answer is how much muscle can you put on naturally, or put it this way, how much size? I think a lot of people out there want to put on size, and whether it be bulky size or lean rep strided, that type of lean mass they want. Everybody's different, but what I know is that you can sure put on at least 40 pounds of muscle on your frame. I'm 5'10", and then when I started working out, believe it or not, I was 110 to 115 pounds, and I started when I was 16. Started when I was 16, and well, 15, a little bit at the recreation center, but at that time I was very rebellious. In high school, grade 9, I became very rebellious, so I was out and about with colleagues, with friends and mates, drinking and smoking marijuana, pot at an early age. So I was doing that, hanging out, and but I was working out at the community center, and that kind of kept me grounded. And later on in life, it helped me, which I'll get into in a bit. So yeah. Before that, I mean, I was doing karate from the age of 9. Then I kind of quit karate at 13 and started weight training finally then. But I always was reading magazines at an early age, and fitness magazines, and at home doing chin-ups, push-ups, getting 2 chairs, doing dips, doing, you know, the seated dips, you know. So yeah, just experimenting on my own, doing that, and just from there and on, from till when I reached 16 and got a membership at a really good hardcore gym. One year I really train really hard, and that year I probably, in about 6 months, I probably put on maybe 10 pounds. And yeah, I think I have some pictures of me when I was of that age, and just the progress I made. But yeah, I started working out when I was skinny. Most people start off working out when they're kind of chubby, but I always was very skinny as a kid, but always had good bone structure. If I were to show you pictures of when my childhood, yeah, you can see I had very broad shoulders. I wasn't the most athletic guy in my age, my schools, because I didn't really put much emphasis into sports. I did grow a bit around 11, 12, had a growth spurt, and kind of stopped around 5'9", then hit 5'10" later. But I started working out probably I was 5'9", so lifting heavy. So my first year of really working out, I was going really heavy. I think at about body weight of 130 to 140, maybe 130. I was doing heavy squats. I was doing over 315 on the squats. Bench was not that great. Bench took some time, and it was a slow progress for all the heavy lifting. But I think as my weight came along, from 130, 140, 150, 160, strength kind of increased. But when I finished high school, I think I was probably 170. We're going back 2000, 2001. So when I finished high school 2001, I was probably 170. No, I had to be 160. But you could see this, I had size on me, and back to when I did first start working out, I had abs. I had, just cut. I was skinny, so I had where there needed to be muscle tissue, I had it, and I looked big, even though when I wasn't big, I was muscular. And back then, what kind of got me really into it was back in 96, 6'7" was Tupac, when I brought out with the All Eyes on Me and that, and the pictorials, you know. So just that physique, I like that physique, and I kind of, you know, wanted to have that. So what I did was I replicated it, and that's what I would say what I was looking into. We had that, and there's many other things that inspired me, but you can say that was one of the looks. Tupac, you know, he was ripped. He was probably about 150 himself, but ripped, and I always liked that look, and I had that look too, you know, for such a young age. I had that. But other influences, we could talk about that in another video, how I started, and tons of memories and tons of examples. But this video would get too long. We gotta focus on the question. So let me answer your question. Is I'd say, for me, over the lifespan, I started at 16. I think I put on about 100 pounds. 100 pounds. I'm standing right here. I'm about 218. Last time I checked the weight, I was 220. So I started when I was 115. So over the years I put on that much size, and I know body fat wise I'm probably at 20, and my desired body weight, body fat percentage, 14. I take 14 because I don't want to get too ripped this year. I want to stay with the size and just lean out a little bit. Then I'm going to do a mini bulk. So that's what we're doing. I'm here at the park, and you know, getting leaner by the day. Anybody make a video about that, leaner by the day, as the title? We had bigger by the day, but beloved fitness celeb who had expired, with Jana, rest in peace. But yeah, anybody want to do this leaner by the day? I don't want to get too lean. Remember, I'm natural, so naturally you can't really put that much size on, you know. You can't really put that much size on. So you're always gonna have to be in a perma-bulk and in a caloric surplus. What do I mean by perma-bulk? That term has been used a lot, but I'll tell you right now, that probably means when you are always in a caloric surplus, where you want to gain half size on you, and you're always bulking. At times you probably are having excessive calories, over 500 additional surplus calories, 500, and you probably put on some belly fat. And in the winter and fall, that's acceptable, right? Everybody's different. We're all different, you know. We all our achievement is different. Our goals are different. So that being said,